Now I want to talk about children, teenager. Now my 4 children are adult, so I don't worry. But I have 2 grandkids, one 16 and one 8 years old. 16, teenager. Teenager, in their mind, they always right. And parent and grandparent always wrong. Doesn't matter what. Sometimes I talk to my granddaughter. If only her and me, she listen. But when, her mom also there, she start talking. And I just turn over to her, I say, you need to end that. And then she kind of mumbling a little bit, and then she stopped. I heard from time to time, her mom tell her something, and she pull out all those things from iPhone and start talk to her mom to defend her reason. And I call her name and I say, you stop that. And when I say that, her mom knew. When I stop in, her mom not going to say anything. Let grandma handle it. And then she stopped. I don't talk too much. But when I say things, I believe it, she heard me. Because of the power going to make her to remember what I say. Even my 8 years old grandson, when talk about her something, she say, Grandma, she's a teenager. You see, but it's very hard to raise teenager, very hard to raise kid. But you want to teach your kid. You have to live your life straight before you teach your kid. When you tell your kid do something, you already done that. You cannot tell your kid do things different than what you do. For example, you say, okay, you cannot go out late at night. While you and your husband or you alone, you go out late, you never come back. Not never come back, but come back very late. Or you tell your kid, okay, you cannot watch TV after 8:30, 9 o'clock. While you're in your bedroom, you watch all sorts of TV video. It's not going to work. You have to do before you tell your kid what to do. That's what I always say. Now teach the parent first, so the parent can teach the kid correctly. I'm just a person that guided by this good supernatural power. I didn't talk to my kid that much, but I do things, and they watch me do them. I never spank my kid. I have four children, 2 boys and 2 girls. I never spank any of them. 1 or twice in my life, I yell, but my yelling is only a few words, and I stop. I don't have to talk very much, but I do things. And my kid watch me, and they follow what I done. So you have to do that so you can teach your kid. Same thing to the teacher. You have to live your life correctly before you can teach the student. Because whether you know it or not, but the kid able to tell from little thing that you done that lose the respect for you. You have to be very, very careful. I'm talking about the teacher here, educator here. You have to be very careful. Because evil power, the bad power, attack the children, teenager. That's why you got all that shooting in school. You see that? If you do anything, make them angry, they're gonna come and shoot you. You see, that's how all that happened. They talk about mental illness. Hello? When your head under bad power, that's how you have a mental illness. okay? More or less, everybody have a little bit. You only don't have a mental illness when you become God. You are the creator. But if you are not the creator, your mind not gonna never be strict, 100% perfect. So the word mental illness is not the right term. How you draw the line? Who has a mental illness and who are not? You see, psychiatrists are not all the way right. Yeah, psychiatrist is the one that be attacked by the bad power a lot. Because their patient have all those bad power come into their office, brought them, and they give it to the psychiatrist. That's how it works. You don't believe me? Just examine the psychiatrist, you will find. You know, psychiatrists can disagree with me. You can disagree with me, but I absolutely sure I'm correct because I understand how the divine realm working. When I'm speaking about divine realm, the realm that higher than the earthly realm, the realm that all full with power. That's what I understand. But see that again, I say this, scientists not able to put in their work yet. It's still very dark, in the dark night for them. So the psychiatrists not able to know that. If the people are gonna know first, beside me, that's gonna be the religious people. Because they, and I don't say all of them, but majority of them try to do the best for the people. They try the best to live their life of holiness to help people. So they the one gonna know, understand what I'm talking about. You might talking about theologian. Not all the theologian understand what I'm talking about. I live in this life. I interact with the divine dream every moment of my life. That's how I know it. Theologians, they are not interact with that in many levels. Yeah, they interact with divine realm about their life, but not in the way that I interact with the divine realm. So when people don't understand me, say, oh yeah, she's cuckoo. Yeah, if you are cuckoo like me, you are lucky. You're lucky. If you're cuckoo like me, you probably go out, make money on that. But I don't. I'm not making money on this. My focus is not about the money. My focus is to help the people. To repair this world. Fill this world with peace, justice, healing, and prosperity. That is my job. Because I don't belong to this world. I belong to up there. After then I have to go back to my home. My home is not here. So I will end right here and I will speak to you in another session. Goodbye, and I will pray for everyone that listen to me, that listen to my speak, and I pray that you will benefit from that. Love you all.